up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions episode number 244. Checking out Sour Melon Soda and Jokerz Gelato from Miracle of the Desert. Huge shout out to everybody just tuning in. Of course, if you want to be a part of the live chat, the only thing I ask is that you come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat, guys. And just like I mentioned to you, we're going to go ahead and check out this Sour Melon Soda. I finished up the review on it, as well as this Jokerz Gelato. Now, the Sour Melon Soda did have a little bit more flavor than the last two strains that we had tried, but still nothing crazy, nothing nowhere near close to Gas No Breaks, Surrogate Cannabis, Tenco, or some of these other brands out there. Surfs Up Exotics, which is what I'm looking for, like the standard. I also thought, hey man, what would be a better way to kick up the flavor on these things than rolling up some hash rolls with them? So what do you guys think, man? You guys down to roll up a couple donuts? Trying to see what the consistency is like on this passion fruit to see if it is even good to roll up a donut, man. Let's go ahead and kick it off. I'm going to go ahead and start off with this Sour Melon Soda. Let me go ahead and put this down right here. Got our hash hole template right there. And let's go ahead and hop into the comments, see who pulled it. That 713 Drink said, what's up, everyone? Smash that like button. Shout out to the homie Drink. I appreciate you pulling up. We got Blunt Ninja say, yo, what's good, Space? What's up, Blunt Ninja? How you doing today, brother? Mario Belanger says, hey, 713. And shout out to Mario Belanger said, hey, Space City. We got my boy John Bennett pulling up, too. John Bennett said, what's up, Space and fam? What's going on, man? You're just in time. We're about to roll up this little donut right here. Tony T also pulling up. Tony T says, don't forget about me. Salute to the smokers. That's what's up, Tony T. I appreciate you pulling up, man. We're going to check out the Sour Melon Soda right here. Now, this was like almost like Smalls, dude. This is what I would say is Smalls right here. Nose wasn't super crazy or nothing. Light hints of melon. Not a whole lot of soda, but fuck it, we're going to check it out. But yeah, guys, I was not too impressed with Flow Gardens this go-around. Nothing really was popping out. Nothing like the Capulator or any of that stuff from back in the day. Just really disappointed. Now, we do have the Lemon Skunk left to check out. But just based off of everything that we have had, it ain't going to be too crazy. I think Shop Mary and Lit Farms are still giving them a run for their money. Got my boy Ruben Wall said, what's up, Space City? What's up, Ruben? Great to see you back on another live stream, homie. My boy said, when's the last time you copped from B&B? Sheesh, it's been a long-ass time, my boy. But I've seen them at events. They had some dope stuff at the events. John Bennett said, bro, I didn't care for that shoreline at all, and I see you didn't either. Yeah, bro, I just wasn't fucking with it, G. I was like, what is this, man? Shit crazy, bro. We got my boy Hiram Gonzalez said, what's up, Space City? And everybody in the chat. Shout out to Hiram. I appreciate you pulling up, homie. Tony T says he was in the middle of making dinner. Swedish meatballs with boiled potato and cream sauce. Damn, my boy's a chef, too. Sheesh. John Bennett said the lunchbox was smoking good, though. I didn't get that one, man. I haven't tried that one out yet. Seems like just like any other vendor, man, it's hit and miss. A lot of these vendors, a lot of their shit is just hit and miss, dude. We need a vendor that's consistently solid. But I understand that that's probably hard to do, too. But as a consumer, that's what I'm looking for, man, consistency. So you would think as a business that would be my main goal is consistency. Like trying out the flour, making sure it's straight, making sure that just about every single strain that we get is smoking, does have some kind of flavor to it. Am I crazy for thinking that? Is that too outside of the box? Yeah, let me know. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and realign our paper right here. Gonna go ahead and dump out this flour. This is the sour melon soda from Flow Gardens. Gonna go ahead and grab our press right here. Now this press is meant for king size slim, but I find that it works very well with the king size wide as well. The only tricky part is making sure that the flour doesn't get stuck to the plate, which is always a problem. As you can see, this one did get stuck, and that's why we lifted up to verify first before taking off the template. Now here all we do is try to put it right back to where it was. And we put the template back right just like that. Go ahead and take off the square. And we'll go ahead and take off this piece as well. And even like that, you're still going to get a couple crumbs, but not as bad as like it was before, where you were taking up like a big old clump of the actual flour, right? Let's go ahead and throw our gloves on. Now, we stuck the passion fruit Z, that was a shot Palomari rosin. We stuck some of that into the fridge. So hopefully it's nice and pliable. Let me go ahead and open it up. It's a really nice looking rosin. Oh yeah, guys, definitely it's got the consistency we're looking for, which is that nice, dry, stable consistency. Now we're not going to go crazy and throw a big old ball of rosin in there. I thought about it for a second, but I was like, you know what? Let's go a little bit moderate here. That's the kind of rosin you want, where you can just pick it up, move it around, you can play with it. I start off by rolling it into a ball. Then we just go back and forth, rolling it up into like a nice little noodle. And there you have it. Nice little turd. Nothing crazy. We just want to have something right smack dab in the middle. That's going to give us a nice little kick and flavor. Next step, you go ahead and grab a glass tip or a tip of your choosing. Organic tips, glass tips, that's what I usually prefer. But you could always use a pre-roll tip as well. That's, there ain't no problem with that. I also recommend using these filter tips right here. These paper filters, so you have the glass tip, and then you also have the additional paper filter inside, so you're not getting any kind of like flour, Scooby snacks, or anything coming through. There's a couple steps in the process, but that's what makes it fun. Let's go ahead and hop into the comments. Let's see what you guys are talking about. My boy Jay Shaft pulled up, said, "Hey, Space, what up? What's up, Jay Shaft? How you doing today, brother? Great to see you on another live stream." My boy Ruben Wall says, "Let's see how this hits." 100%. Definitely excited to see how this is going to hit, man. My boy Blunt Ninja Scope said, "King size, wides only." Hell yeah, man. You already know. Mario Belanger says, "Hey, Jay." And that's a beautiful color to it. I think so too, man. Let's go ahead and we grab our nice little boat right here. But this flower is stiff as hell. You see that? Straight as a board. Go ahead and grab that paper. And you go ahead and just run your fingers across it. It's going to encase that rosin. and you just press it down. You want to make sure you don't keep your fingers on a certain part of the paper for too long, as you might start to perspire, and it will affect the quality of the paper, at least its durability. Go ahead and grab your filter tip. Go ahead and start forming it. And it basically just rolls itself just like that, guys. And all you do is just lick it, stick it. Go ahead and grab your pencil. And we're just going to pat the flour down just a little bit. Just lightly working it down. That was a lot of flour in there. I probably should have measured it out, but that was a good amount of flour in there. Go ahead and tie it up. We go ahead and push in our filter tip. And that helps close it out. And there we have it, guys. Nice little straight line. Then you go ahead and just add in your crown. Slightly working the edges right here. Now this was the sour melon soda. Sour melon soda right here. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and just roll up the second one, just because I'm probably going to be a little bit faded with the first one. So we're going to go ahead and just start this one off. That way you guys get a real good look of what it's like to prepare for a sesh. We're going to go ahead and grab that Jokerz Gelato. This is the one from Miracle of the Desert. And this was a little bit smaller, man. These are definitely micros, as you guys can see. Just small little pebbles. I'm just going to go ahead and dump those in here. Got that in the grinder. And we'll just go ahead and just grind it down. Alrighty, let's hop back into the comments and see what you guys are talking about. Jay Shaft says he's stoned as hell and sleepy. Sheesh. Ruben Wall says it's good to have a wake and bake. Indeed, man. Always got to have a nice little wake and bake. Ruben Wall says today especially. Mario Belanger says, I love that joint table you have. Definitely nice. Jay Shaft says, I started work at 2 a.m. Eastern time. This is my afternoon break and bake. Hell yeah, man. An early riser just like myself. I work at 3:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Ruben Wall says, like surgery, brother. You already know. Gotta have the gloves and everything. My boy Mario says, damn, that's a nice hash roll. Indeed. Jay Shaft says, nah, I only sleep 4 to 5 hours a day. I get more done, and the sleep-deprived psychosis is fun. Indeed. That note. He says, JK, I meant joke. Oh, man, it was funnier when it was for real. And on that note, man, make sure you guys smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button, too, man. We're at 4,099 subscribers. Almost at 4,100. We were at 4,100 for a little bit, and then somebody unsubscribed. And now we're back at 4,099. Good old raw hemp grinder. All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and fill up this little template. We got this Jokerz Gelato. Now, these are definitely fat hash holes, guys. These got to be at least 2 grammers, if not more. Right after you pour it in, I like to just go in with the pencil and kind of just even it out a little bit. Then you go in with your press. I like to go up and down a little bit. That usually helps the flour not to get stuck on it, and I give it a nice little hard press. Let's go ahead and check. Not bad at all. Once we see that, we go ahead and drop it right back in. Push it down, take off the template, and you go ahead and just raise it off. You're still going to have those same crumbs, but you're not going to have big old clumps that are going to fuck up your hash hole. Go ahead and grab some of this rosin right here. We'll throw our gloves on, and we'll grab our tip while we're at it. Let's go ahead and grab a clear tip. That way we'll be able to tell the difference. The blue tip was the sour melon soda. The clear tip is going to be the Jokerz Gelato. Grab your paper filter. You're just going to do your traditional Z-fold. Throw that into your glass tip. Let's go ahead and put our gloves on. And I typically just reuse the gloves that I use for hash holes. So does that still count as combining flavors? Getting little bits and pieces of rosin still on there? Or would you guys switch out gloves every single time? We're going to go ahead and grab some of this papaya blast. We got some right up in here on the sides. And again, we're not going to go too crazy. We're going to get some rosin, but not a whole lot. Got that right there. And again, this is the kind of rosin that you want to get. Of course, throw it in the fridge or throw it in the freezer. Makes it a lot easier to work with. Come on, camera, focus. You got a nice little ball. And then you just go back and forth, pressing down, until you start to get a nice noodle. That noodle's a little thick, so we're going to go ahead and even it out just like that. Go ahead and grab your hot knife. And try to pick it up like in the middle. Dang, this is a long-ass noodle, y'all. Sheesh. That's a hell of a noodle. We even got some extra right there on the sides, too. All right, you go ahead and take off your gloves. Check that out, guys. Nice little worm tucked in there. Let's go ahead and pinch it on this end right here. And same thing, man. You just want to encase that rosin up in there. Fold it over, press it down. And you want to keep that same pressure all the way to the edge right there. Go ahead and grab your glass tip. Now it's a little bit harder just because I'm doing it on camera. I got a tripod and a light stand in front of me. But you guys get the idea. Once you're here, you tuck it. You want to make sure you got a nice hold on that tip right there. That's what she said. And there you go. Go ahead and seal it up. And same exact thing, grab your pencil, And you just start working that flour down. Lightly. You don't want to press it down too hard because you don't want to fuck up that noodle that's in there. So you just press it down a little bit. And again, consistency. You go all the way around, make sure the flour has the same pressure on all sides. And right about here's when I go and check the airflow. So I'll go ahead and take a dry pull. Nice airflow all the way through. We'll go ahead and twist this off. Go ahead and push in your filter tip. And go ahead and add in your crown. And right here's where you want to be nice and gentle. You don't want to push it down too hard. You kind of just want to start creasing up the edges. If you press down too hard, you might have like a wonky crown where one side is deeper than the other side. So just keep that in mind. Just applying light pressure, just enough to get those edges to crease. And there you have it, guys, a nice little roll. And we get the camera to focus. You see that nice even seam right there? You got the nice crown on the top. You got the glass filter tip with the additional paper filter tip on the inside. And you can see that that sour melon soda definitely had a little bit more flour in it as opposed to the Jokerz Gelato by just a little bit. It's crazy how you push in the tips and they're like damn near exact, even though you have two different sizes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start off with the sour melon soda. Huge shout out to you guys for watching that. It took about 20 minutes to roll up these two doinks. Let's go ahead and clean off our table. Huge shout out to Replay Squad if you're watching this on the replay, and I'll hop right back into the comments in just a second. Now, y'all let me know if y'all remember which one is which. Which one is the blue tip and which one is the clear tip. While y'all do that, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip and hop back into these comments. Ooh-wee. All right, Ruben Wall says, be sure to hit your likes. Indeed. Don't forget to smash the like button. We got my boy Bullet75 says, yo, I love your noodle space. What's up, brother? And hello, everyone. Bullet75, I appreciate you showing up, man. And thank you. I thought it was a good noodle, too. Jay Shash says, this man does 2 donuts in a session. Then he pulls out the big arch jar. Come on, man. We gotta be prepared, dude. Shout out to Chapella Mary for sponsoring the rosin. And a huge shout out to Only Hash for having these dope ass baller jars. If you haven't done so already, follow my boy on Instagram, _onlyhash69. @_onlyhash69. This is the Papaya Blast. It's 28 grams, or at least it was. We're starting to work our way down on this one. All right, guys. Let's start off with the sour melon soda. Let's take this little cap off. And let's get it going. This is also where I take nice dry pulls from it and nice airflow all the way through. Now, when you're smoking these doinks or these hashes, you don't want to smoke them like you would a blunt or a black and mild where you're pulling on it hard as fuck. You got to pull on it real light, man. You want to go ahead and give it a nice toast all the way around. Exactly like you would a cigar. Then you pull it away. And because we had that great airflow, You get that nice cherry right there. Pulling it on it lightly but repeatedly. Check that out, fellas. Nice white ash, that resin ring. That was standard for Flow Gardens. The only problem I had was the flavor thing, right? Now, the sour melon soda had a little bit more flavor than the last two strains, but still, it was nothing like the monster cookies, let's say, or the crystal candy, or the Fight Club from Lit Farms. It was nowhere near that. I'm just glad I picked it up when it was 50% off. And I think the Passion Fruit Z is the one doing all the heavy lifting right now. Nice solid resin ring though. We got my boy Jays with Jay. Say, yo, what's good, chat space? What's up, Jays with Jay? I appreciate you pulling up, man. Great to have you back on the live stream. My homie Tony T says, to the fantastic meatballs, I will have hard bread sandwich with butter. For drinks, ice cold milk. Wish I could get some, but I'm eating it all. I bet you would, Tony T. As soon as you said meatballs, I was like, my boy Tony T all over that. He's probably doing the chubby bunny with those meatballs right now. Let me know if you guys remember Chubby Bunny, that meme. I guess you could call it a meme, but it wasn't a meme back in the day. Now, the main thing that you want for good airflow is you want that nice tight seal right there. Now, we do have a couple Scooby snacks, which to me destroys this whole roll, but hey, man, it's still smoking real good. But you just want a nice tight seal from where your glass tip or whatever tip you got meets the flour. You don't want to have like little air holes or air pockets. That's why you want a nice tight seal around that. And that's what ensures like nice even burn. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Hit that subscribe button. We got 23 people watching, but only 13 likes, guys. 23 people watching, 13 likes. And I know shit happens, guys. I hop into a live stream, I forget to smash that like button. Go ahead and check, make sure that thumbs up is highlighted. And if we do, we'll go ahead and take a dab of either the Passion Fruit Z or the Papaya Blast over here. And like I said on the last live stream, kudos to Shop Mary on these dope ass labels right here. They finally went with some holographic, still embossed on it. But of course, all that matters is the hash that's in there. Definitely nice, creamy looking rosin. Great flavor. This one's definitely tropical with that nice little Z on the back end, which is that nice Skittles. Nice 2-gram puck. If you guys want to try it out, don't forget to use code Space City to save 10% off of whatever you purchase from Shop Mary. And this hash is still burning, y'all. Sour melon soda times passion fruit Z. Definitely a nice combo for sure. We got the homie Big Sancho pulling up. He said, what up, gang? What's up, Big Sancho? Hey, man, how'd you know we were smoking donuts, dude? Pulled up right on time. Hiram Gonzalez says the first one. Jokerz Candy Gelato is the first one. Sheesh. This one right here is sour melon soda, but we're about to get to that Jokerz Gelato in just a second. We got my boy Fried Gamer said, what's up, bro? What's up, Fried Gamer? I ain't seen you in a minute, dog. How you been, man? We're over here just getting started on this little donut right here. Nice little wake and bake. Big Sancho says you got to get that cherry right. Yes, sir. Got to take that little additional time to get it sparked up just right. Oh shit, we got the homie AJ pulled up. Said, "What up, Space? Just hit the pivot. About to get some pho. Damn, my boy out here eating pho at 11:20 in the morning. Holy shit. AJ, don't forget that order of spring rolls too, dog. And go ahead and throw a little bit of that sriracha sauce in that peanut sauce, man. It'll change your life. We got the homie Sweet Sense of Miller says, yo, Space. Hope you're having a blessed morning. I just got back from college. Gonna smoke a hash hole. Sheesh. Hey, me too. I'm gonna go ahead and double down and smoke another one. Look at the burn on this one, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And like I said, there's a lot of factors that go into getting a roll to burn real nice and even like this. You guys remember we touched on the pooling. You got to make sure you're not sucking a golf ball through a garden hose, which I know a lot of you guys try to do. But you got to hit it nice and slow, like you babying it. If you smoke cigars, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But look at the drippage on this one, y'all. And a huge shout out to the 25 people watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and come back. Check out the channel. We do a lot of live streams like this where we just roll up. Today was a hash show roll up. That wasn't even in the title. We were just going to check out some flow gardens and some Miracle of the Desert. And I was like, you know what? Let's kick the flavor up just a notch. Bullet 75 says, I'm dabbing on some sherbet cake, rosin, super citrusy. Damn, sherbet cake. That sounds good as hell. We got the homie K Raw. Say, yo, Space, what up, fam? What's up, K Raw? How you doing today, brother? I appreciate you pulling up to the live stream, man. Check out this donut we smoking on. We got my boy Dennis Halterman pulled up. Said, what's going on, Space? What's up, Dennis? Hey, man, great to see you on another live stream again, dude. We back at it. Another hash hole, another day, man. What can I say? Tony T says, Chubby Bunny, I thought you meant that move on the pole you male dancers use. Nah, Tony T, Chubby Bunny is what they're going to call you in prison. They said he starts hopping real funny afterwards. Mario said, what's up to Sweet Sense Amelia? My boy K. Ross says, dang, y'all killed it in these comments. K. Ross says, yo, Sancho, what's the word, pimp? Hell yeah, man. We got a lot of Sancho fans in the building too, man. Shout out to the homie Big Sancho. John Bennett said, I just grabbed a lot of shit from Miracle of the Desert with a small sale. Sheesh. Jay Shaft says, anyone looking for a good diesel cross? Black Tie has a killer cherry diesel in smalls. It's stanky and full of flavor. Use the Space City code. Hey, that's my boy Jay Shaft right there. And correct me if I'm wrong, but Jay Shaft does a lot of QC for a lot of companies, a lot of cannabis brands. And if he says that shit is smoking, that shit's probably smoking, y'all. I might need to reach out to Black Tie, man. I haven't had a care package since the very first care package. I might have to reach out and be like, hey, man, let me see what's up with the flower. Y'all think I should ash it or should I keep it going? I was right about the ash. I was like, man, let me ask the homies. Definitely starting to get potent too, man. We got the homie Double OG said, what it do, Space and Chat? What's up, Double OG? I appreciate you stopping on by, man. We got the homie K Hand said, what up, everybody? Are we doing hash on month next month? Or are you scared? Am I scared? Bro, I'm already fucking doing practice right here. This is 2-in-1 sesh. Kahan probably put it out halfway through the first one. I know how he do. But me, I'm sparking up the second one, G. In preparation for hash on munt. What y'all know about hash on munt, man? This mug's still smoking nice, y'all. Ash ain't leaning or nothing, G. That's a straight fucking zzz. God dog. My boy K Raw says that hash on looks like a Grey John. Hey, bro, this motherfucker definitely kicking, bro, because we took some of this sour melon soda. It had a little bit of flavor, but it wasn't like all that, man. It wasn't jumping at all, G. And I was like, man, how can I kick up this flower? Because it smokes good. It smokes clean. It just needed flavor. So I was like, boom, let's roll up a hash on. Shout out to Shop Ella Mary for the Passion Fruit Z. Has just the right flavor to elevate this sour melon soda and give it that little kick that it needed. Same thing with this Jokerz Gelato from Miracle of the Desert. Of course, it could have just been me, but I just ain't been finding a lot of flavor in these past couple strains. Went ahead and ashed it. Y'all let me know if that's bullseye or if that's bullseye. Fucking gaper, as the homie Tony T would say. Y'all make sure y'all drop some donut emojis in the chat. And happy wake and bake to you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know I didn't give you guys that much of a warning. It was like a 5-minute warning. And still, we've had a consistent number of people coming in. We're at 18 likes too, man. That's solid, G. Tony T says, ooh, smack, best one to date. Come on, man. You know what it is. Jay Shaft said Black Tie up their game a lot. It's all fire as hell now. Hey, man, that's good to hear because I had a joint from them that wasn't smoking too good. I was like, what is this? Might have to reach out to Black Tie and see what's good. My boy said, keep smoking that John, bro. Hey, that's what we doing. And we got another one to wash it down because I smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints. And then I smoked 2 joints, as the homie say. Damn, y'all went crazy with the donut emojis. Sheesh. The homie Jay Shaft said the Black Tie Key Lime Jack and Smalls is only 55 macaroonies. C. Thomas says, hello all. What's up, C. Thomas? Great to see you back on another stream. We got the homie Be Real, #1 Space City Boss. Say, yo, what up, everyone? Shout out to the homie Be Real. How you doing today, brother? That 713 drink with the donut emojis. I appreciate that. K. Han says, shout out to everybody. He said he's going to be fine to put space on the Rec Room TV. Tony T's going to be fine. They said, hey, man, the only way you get that channel is on your knees. Tony T says, I know it. Shout out to the homie Tony T. That's what his butthole's going to look like. John Bennett with the donut emojis. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to the homie John Bennett. K-Hand with the extra donut emoji. For sure. Mario says, I've seen the video that Mrs. Space City done. She's really an artist. That spoon pipe is nice. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to Mrs. Space City. She's so close to 100 subscribers, guys. I believe she's at 94. She needs 6 more subscribers, guys. Go ahead and head over, check out Mrs. Space City, hit that subscribe button, and be the 100 subscriber, guys. We need 6 more people, man. My boy Hiram Gonzalez with the donut emojis. I appreciate it. Mario's got his donuts put up. Hell yeah. Man, y'all blowing up the comments. I'm trying to catch up. Jay Shaft says get couch lock and donut butt all at once. Tony T says, I know what donut butt is. K Hand said, be real, my brother from another. Hell yeah, man. Be real says, sorry to hear you didn't like your flower. All my strains have been smoking nice and full of flavor. I still have not tried the blue runts I got from them yet, so stay tuned. I'll probably do a short. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad you like them Be Real, but for me, it was not smoking, G. But I think we got different flower. I think the only thing we got together was the ice cream breath times shoreline. Be Real says, yo, fam. Be Real says, that rosin, though, I ordered the triple berry from him. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Still smoking real nice, too, yo. Go ahead, ash it again. Check that out. Last little dimple. Smack that. Looked like a coin slot. Sheesh. Y'all seen it? Roll it up live, man. That was a live rolling session, too. Smoking Joe says, in the house for you, brother. What you smoking on? What's up, Smoking Joe? Great to see you back on another live stream. Right now, we're smoking on some sour melon soda from Flow Gardens. And then we went ahead and threw in a little noodle of passion fruit Z. You know, we got to have donuts for breakfast, so we went ahead and rolled up a nice little hash on. And we're right down to the last little bit. Kahan said he's smuggling in that Moroccan, going to give a new meaning to hash hole. Tony, let the people know what kind of wallet you got in prison. I can't wait till Tony T's tuning in live from the penitentiary. Be Real says, I like the pink runs that Shop Mary sent me so much. I ordered a half of it and a gram of triple berry to go with it. Damn, that's what's up. I need to try some of that pink run stand. Be Real says, yes, we got different stuff. Hell yeah. Oh, snap. We got Shop Mary dropped in and said, enjoy, fam. Hey, your ears must have been burning. We was just talking about you. Killed it on the design. If you're still watching, love the new labels. They're fucking fire. And shout out to you, Shop Mary. Goes great in a donut. Jay Shaft says, I got a key lime jack flour joint with a nice little gelinade hash noodle. Damn. You had me a noodle. Got a lot of people showing Shop Mary love. Hell yeah, a lot of fans in here. We got Capo Hobie. I ain't seen you in a minute, dog. What's good? He said, what's good, Space, Mr. Space, and Space Dwellers? What's up, Capo Hobie? I hope you've been well, brother. And thank you so much for hopping on to another live stream. DJ O Review said, what's good, Space? How's the Flow Garden brand? How has your experience been? Man, homie. As you can see, these are still in here, full intact. I was not rocking with the ice cream breath times shoreline. I was not fucking with the rain shadow runts. To me, both were smoking nice and clean. Don't get me wrong, they were white ash, resin ring, but they were lacking in flavor for me. And that just goes to show you that white ash doesn't always mean good flower, man. I think the homie John Bennett said he wasn't fucking with that shoreline either. Then we tried out the sour melon soda. Now, on the sour melon soda, the flavor did kick up just a little bit, but it wasn't anything like some of the other stuff, like the monster cookies. Prime example, monster cookies from Shop Mary. Super nice on the nose, very nice and flavorful with that nice white ash and solid resin ring. Whereas this had just very subtle notes of whatever this was, sour melon. So you didn't get any sour. You got just a slight hint of maybe like a citrus and then a little touch of melon. But after about halfway, all of that just dissipates and you get nothing but just smoke, you know? At least that was my experience with it. Now, we still have one more to do. We still have the lemon skunk, so we'll have to check that one out too. And my homie DJ Overviews, oh, that's what we was talking about. Hell yeah. DJ Overviews says shout out to Shop Mary. My boy K Ross says, yo, Shop Mary, your 818 OG is straight gas. Hell yeah, man. Shop Mary has the OG cut of the 818 OG as opposed to the one you get off of Simply Mary. Be Real says, Shop Mary. Copper Hovey says, I'm good, brother. That's good to hear, man. Hiram Gonzalez says, what's up, Shop Mary? Hell yeah. Jay Shash says, Shop Mary has some great Gary Payton. My bro has a few jars put up. Their Platinum Jack was one of my favorites last year. Hell yeah, man. That's dope as hell. John Bennett said Lunchbox from Flow Gardens was very decent. Hell yeah, my boy John Bennett ain't lied to me not one time. Lunchbox. I'm going to say I probably ain't going to buy nothing else from Flow Gardens, man. I ain't even going to cap to you. Be Real says, I thought that ICB times Shoreline was a bit small for premium nugs, but they were pretty. Very strong effects, but the Alien Grapevine was even stronger. Hell yeah, man. Alien Grapevine sounds really good. And seeing once the rosin's all gone, then it's just like there's nothing on the flavor for this flower. Like there's no traces of it, as opposed to other hash holes where the flower and the rosin pretty much stand alone. This one, like I said, was getting carried by the passion fruit Z the entire time. But if you guys get that chance, man, that strawberry cough, this latest batch from Shop Mary, this shit is smoking. This is what I've been smoking on lately. Whenever I'm not doing these reviews or dabbing or whatever, I'm chiefing on the strawberry cough. Very nice. We're going to go ahead and put this out, and we'll see if we get started on that other hash all over there. We're at 20 likes. Shit, I'm trying to take a dab. We're at 19 likes, y'all. If we get one more like, we'll go ahead and take a dab. Mario says, hit that like button, everyone. Hell yeah. We got the homie K2 says, deuces. What's up, K2? What's going on with you, man? K Ross says, what's the word, Capo? What's the deal? And I think we're going to take a dab of this papaya blast over here. Now, we're looking at some lip balm, YouTube. This is just a little bit of lip balm. That's papaya blast flavored. Sheesh. My bad, y'all. My phone was going off. But great papaya nose to it. Just nice terps on this one. Damn, that was quick. We're at 20 likes, y'all. Let's go ahead and take a dab of this one. Let's see. Go ahead and grab this dino top right here. And again, what I like on this rosin, just about every rosin that I get from Only Hash just has a great consistency where you can go in there and you can play with it. It's not going to be all soupy. It's not going to be all stringy when it comes out. You go in there, you can mess with it. You see all the terp juice. T-Money, can you bring the light down? Appreciate that. You see all that terp juice right there? Just a very nice consistency. Flavor popping through. Very nice. And what I like to do is I like to go in here and I like to scrape out the sides. Look at that. We did just a nice little like 2-second scrape. Look at that, guys. Sheesh. do a little bit more, just cause. Oh yeah, guys. Go ahead and grab our device. Go ahead and slip that off. We'll go ahead and take this little dab right here. And a huge shout out to Only Hash for providing the hash. And if you guys like to buy in bulk, this is what the 28-gram jar looks like. This is the Halloween drop. The GMO fuel, I have another jar of that one. GMO fuel is absolutely crazy. Super funky terps on that one. If you're a fan of GMO, that's right up your alley. Be sure to hit up at _onlyhash69 on Instagram and check out the rosin. Double click. And we're about to take this dab, y'all. Huge shout out to you guys. John Bennett said, there you go. Jay Shaft says that passion fruit was great. I didn't have the Z cross, just a straight passion fruit, if I remember right. That's dope, man. Hell yeah. Jay Shaft says peanut butter. Hell yeah, just missing the jelly. Copper Hovey says just a little cocoa butter, just a little bit. And it's ready, y'all. Cheers. Oh, boy. Yes, please. Almost speechless. Nice, strong hits coming out of this top right here. Dry. So you're getting a straight raw dog. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, man, I'm smoking crazy. All right, guys, we're just going to go ahead and clean this up. That was that papaya right there. Nice and funky. Nice papaya terps to it. Very nice. I want to make sure you clean up the sides. The top right here as well. Grab a second Q-tip. Usually it takes about 2 Q-tips, at least for me. And this is the 3D XL atomizer. Nice little two Q-tips. Then we got the Ninja Star at the bottom too. Got that all nice and cleaned up. All right, guys. Mario Belanger says, I do gram lip balm. Nice. Jay Shaft says, that's a perfect working consistency. Hell yeah. Have to agree, brother. That's what I'm looking for in my rosin, man. My boy K2 says, I finally catch you at work when you were live, man. Be smoking on that Perm OG fire. Got me some red taffy too, but shit, it was ass, man. Damn. Where'd you get that from, dude? You get that from Lit Farms, from Shop Hello Mary? Let us know down below where you cop that from so that we can stay away from it. My boy The Layup says, yo, what up, Space? What's up, Layup? Great to see you back on another live stream, homie. Mario Belanger says, stuff looks like peanut butter. That's what I want. Jay Shaft says, toke, take to the head, take to the head. Yes, sir. My boy B Real says he's taking an early lunch. Fuck yeah. And on that note, y'all thought I forgot, huh? Y'all thought, hey, Space ain't even gonna spark up that second hash, oh, bro. I thought it was, I bet it was just for show. Hell nah. This is hash on number 2. And that was dab number 1. Shout out to the replay squad. And thank you guys for getting us past 20 likes. And I just noticed on the last live stream, we're at 35 likes, man. We were so close to 40, or we go for an additional 15, maybe 30 minutes. Man, shout out to Tony T. I'm glad he didn't notice, man, because he would have probably been going hard. Said, man, 5 more likes, guys. We just need 5 more likes. He probably would have got up on all his backup accounts and just came through and smashed the like button and shit. And Tony T, what we gonna do when you locked up, dude? That's crazy. Shout out to the homie Tony T, man. Free skeet. Who's gonna talk to K? Who's gonna talk shit to K Ham now? Yeah, I guess you guys are just gonna have to tune in. This the one with the long noodle in it too. I got y'all, man. I was like, yeah, let's try the sour melon soda first one. K Ham said second hash show is props only. Don't I know it? Now this right here is the Jokerz Gelato times the papaya blast. Now this one has like a real nice solid white ash. Got the nice soupy resin ring already starting to come out. Little hints of sweetness and fuel, but nothing crazy. So we went ahead and kicked it up with the papaya blast. Nice contrast to the candy and the fuel. Tony T says, when you have rosin, you need to make a double barrel. If 40 likes it, I'll probably get that fancy Rolex for the leg, I hope. Sheesh. Tony T be trying to smoke up all my rosin, dude. He said a double barrel. Y'all see how he added that double barrel at 40 likes? At first, it was just an additional 15 minutes, and now he want to slip in that pig snot, man. He says you need to make a pig snot at 40 likes. Sheesh. And send me that Rolex, man. Shit. Got me rolling up all these double barrels, all this rosin I'm buying, man. Goddamn. It's that Jokerz Gelato. Smoking pretty good, pretty good. K Ham says, we okay. Me needs that triple barrel for the great October. Damn. Definitely going to have to R&D and practice those triple barrels. You already know. Tony T says exactly what K Ham said. You son of a bitch. We got the homie Mr. Stays High says, what's up, bro? What's up, G? How you doing today, man? We just sparking up the second donut right here. About to sign off in just a second. Huge shout out to everybody watching. I guess I'm going to have to enjoy this one solo dolo, man. This is the one with that long noodle. It's probably like 0.6, 0.7 on the noodle. Oh, yeah. John Bennett says, triples sound great to me, Space. Tony T says, trust me, you don't want that type of Rolex. He's talking about them handcuffs. The homie Mr. Stays High says, hi, everyone. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie. And just like that, guys, we're an hour into the stream. We're going to go ahead and sign off. Y'all seen how we rolled this one up. We're going to go ahead and enjoy the fruits of our labor. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey.